In 2012, our school, the Susan B. Anthony Middle School in Revere, Massachusetts, decided to try a new way of teaching. Universal Design for Learning recognizes that no two students learn in exactly the same way. When teachers know, they plan lessons that are universal.
How does that feel?
Learning is complicated. To teach well, teachers need to understand how our brains work. That's where UDL comes in.
UDL incorporates different brain networks to help teachers meet the needs of all learners. One of the networks is the recognition network. This really talks about the what of learning. And the first principle of UDL teaches teachers how to provide multiple means of representation to access the recognition networks to meet the needs of a larger variety of learners. Another network that neurological researchers have learned about is the strategic network. This is sort of the how of learning. It's when students undertake what they know from the back of their brains and are able to get it out of the front of their brain. So teachers are asked to allow students to have multiple means of action and expression. So they have different ways to demonstrate to the teacher what they know and are able to do. The third network is the affective network. That is the why of learning. It teaches teachers how to get students engaged and excited about the learning. And one of the things that we've really learned is that feelings are really important, and if you are not comfortable and you have other distractors or anxieties within you, you're going to have a lot of difficulty learning what's going on in the classroom.
Teachers find lots of different ways to help us connect with new information. They give us lessons that we can see, hear, touch, and sometimes even smell. They let us to collaborate with our peers to become better critical thinkers. They provide us with technology so that we can explore our world.
Teachers give us lots of different ways to show off what we learn. Besides papers and tests, we also create multimedia projects and present them to our peers. We produce videos, we view each other's work online and post comments about what we see. We build things that we can show to our classmates.
UDL has also changed my mindset completely on how I teach vocabulary. Instead of giving the whole class the same list, which some students may already know, each student is responsible for identifying unknown words from their own reading. Students also have many options available for how they display their vocabulary knowledge, and their lists and assessments are much more exciting, advanced, and authentic than anything I could have provided them.
I feel students enjoy being able to pick their method of assessment. It gives them a feeling of autonomy in an atmosphere that's very structured and predictable. They think that they're sort of getting out of a test, but they soon realize that regardless of the means to show mastery, that they still have to know what they're talking about.
Some kids are not necessarily just strong at writing out the solution. Some kids are better at explaining. Some are more visual. So it gives all different types of learning a chance to excel.
To really learn, we need to have our minds in the game. Our teachers know how to make learning fun and relevant. They help us believe that we can tackle any challenge. They make us want to come to school.
1, 2, ready, go, boom.
Instead of the typical books and writing notes, like we are able to do activities that help us really get into the learning, and it helps us have a good time at school.
There are many different options as to what you do for your project, so it's fun because everybody gets to agree on what they want to do, so everybody's involved in it, so nobody's really left out or not feeling like they enjoy it.